So everyone, we have a problem. So I downloaded a bunch of these mods, and with the mods came this Sponic called the Cthulhu Eye. Now apparently, even though I'm in creative mode, this thing is evil, and so I have two lands where I live. This is the first land, it is called, I called it the Grassland. And that is the second land. That little hut that you see right there is an emergency house, just in case I go there and then it turns night, and then I need a place to stay. And this is called the Iceland, or the Icelands. And you see that? Where is it? Where did it go? Okay, there it is. That thing scares me. It is so gross, and it just has like these tentacles, and it floats around in the air. And its usual movement is it usually just goes around the Icelands for like a few days, and then it comes back here. It doesn't stay back here, it stays like around this area, a bit more further than this tiny piece of land. I've personally never seen the Cthulhu Eye go over there. Even though I'm in creative mode and can't kill me, I'm too scared to go near it. So I have appointed a million spies to keep me updated on the Cthulhu Eye situation. Back in the Icelands, I have appointed a bunch of dolphins and orca, or killer whales. And I've also appointed a bunch of villagers, woolly mammoths, African elephants. Yes, they come with the mod. Pelicans, toucans, and butterflies. And back here, I have appointed as my spies. I also have a king who keeps care of everything on both islands. On the Icelands, one of the villagers is the king, and he keeps care, and all the spies notify him if anything, and he notifies me if anything. So here I have a million orcas, or killer whales. As you can see, lots of them in the sea. And then I have some pink dolphins. Yes, they come with the mod. I have appointed pink dolphins. Are these the pink dolphins? I don't think so. Yeah, they are. These are the pink dolphins I appointed. These are all my spies. And for our king here, we can't leash him up, which means he'll run away, like the old one. So the old one was lion, and he had curly, like, brown hair, so I named him Curlo. And then with this mod, you can't actually leash these animals up, which meant he ran away. And now he lives his best hill life in the hills, or the cliffside. So I had to put him in a fence, put the new Curlo in a fence, and these two somehow got in, but they don't work the job of the king. So I have hired / appointed first these two golems that come with the mod. We have Gol and Dean. And over here, we have an Anya that I have appointed. So 3 iron golems that are, I guess, like different from the mod. Then a million pelicans, sorry. A million butterflies. And they all have their duties. The pelicans and the butterflies are the spies of the sky. They can fly, which means they can, like, I guess, pay attention to the eye more. And they all notify the tiger / new Curlo right there in the fence if anything's suspicious. And he notifies me if I'm not online. He notifies me when I get online. So yeah. And he is the attacker anytime when the, eye gets near and attacks any of the animals, he attacks back and tells everyone what to do. Like, for example, he tells one of the birds to go from the back and attack the eye from the back, like that. And then the last duty to these 2 crabs, we have the red crab and the blue crab, and then whatever these things are called, and then a flamingo. I have appointed them at the watchtower. They keep watch of the eye and make sure that they note down its like moving positions and where it goes. They note down its moving like routes and positions and usually where it goes. Like if it goes to the Icelands first and then comes here, then they write that down and notify me and let me know that it always goes to the Icelands. So while it's at the Icelands, I have time to prepare for impact. So, the people that work here are, we have Flab, the flamingo, and we have Okra, the crab. And then we have, hold on, Greta, the blue crab, and Lo, the whatever he is. And these all have their duties. And I appointed, oh yes, hello, any notes? Oh, you're just gonna go underwater. Okay then. Anyway, I appointed this crab at first, and when I went to get a name tag for the anvil at this watchtower right there, see that? That's an anvil. He escaped because I accidentally spawned in a killer whale here, because I had that in my inventory, so I would spawn it in the ocean after I'm done with these guys. So I broke a bunch of fences and left it free into the ocean, and in that process, this guy ran out. So I was like, well, if you don't want to work for me, then you could have just said. But then again, I forced him to work for me, and I didn't care about his opinion. So, and he's not even a boy. But yeah. So yeah, I do have a few sharks, like the hammerhead shark, the tiger shark, and the normal shark, appointing me as well. But I don't know where they are. Oh yeah, there's there's the hammerhead shark. No, is that it? Oh yeah, that is it. No, that's the seal. That's a seal. That I didn't appoint that guy. I don't know who he is. So I did appoint a few sharks, like the hammerhead sharks, 2 tiger sharks, and then 1 normal shark. But I don't know where they went. So, and old King Curlo. Let's see where he went. He's living his best cliffside or hillside life. And I also appointed Normie. But she left with Curlo because Curlo is her brother. They're not blood related, but Curlo's family adopted Normie when she was like a baby because her parents didn't have like the money to take care of her. So they just both left because Curlo was like, I want to make sure my sister is safe. So, and now Curlo just left his sister, Normie. And no, I did not take this name off Stormy. Don't come for me for that. I didn't even do it. I don't know where Curlo went now, but he went somewhere. He was right here before, but... And yes, I did put down a bunch of sea lantern blocks randomly for light. This is one of the woolly mammoths that I appointed. And then he said that he couldn't work for me anymore because he was retired and too old, so I just let him go. Laid off, if you say. And what is that? What is this? It's, it's a goat. Why is it in there? So yeah, and those 2 double chests I have over there, those are the double chests filled with all these spawn eggs that you can get with the mod. All the different animals. There's 2 separate mods about the animals. One mod that is specifically to the animals, and one that is another expansion mod that adds mobs to the game, which are these ones, like the more, what do you call it? More textured ones instead of these poorly drawn ones. And I have these Mushroom Twisted Black by TwitchTube. You can go check out this person on YouTube if you want to, and on Twitch. I'm not going to, because why would I? I have yet to build my house, but I've been so busy with preparing here because the eye just comes around randomly, and it literally killed 2 of the black bears that I appointed. I appointed 2 black bears. They were dating, and the eye literally came here when I was like working on my. I don't know what I was working on because I don't remember because I don't remember honestly, but I was working on like something. I think it was like a house for Curlo or something. And at that time, I didn't know that he couldn't be leashed up. And then I heard some noise, and of course I name tagged them. So if you name tag any animal, and that animal dies, it says in the chat. So I just see the 2 like bears' names in the chat that these 2 have died, and I went to go check, and it was the eye. It was the Cthulhu's eye. It just killed them, and then it left. I couldn't even see it. Like, where did it go? And also, the eye just like randomly teleports. Like for example, this that same time was floating around when I looked back, and I ran over here. It just wasn't there anymore. Maybe it's probably like my render distance or something, but it just like maybe it's like the mod glitching out because I have so many pet like animals spawning at one time, so it's kind of like glitching, and also my trashy Wi-Fi. But it just like poofed away. And this doesn't only happen once, it happens like lots of times. So like I get it if it happens one time, like it's a glitch. This just happens lots of times. It happens pretty often. And I haven't gotten proper sleep in days. So now I'm finally gonna get proper sleep in I don't know, a while. Finally. Oh my god. Oh, those are my orcas. I thought. And yeah, I called them orcas. So, yeah. My job is to work at the watchtower. Of course, I'm the only human here. Well, I'm the only player that's actually like sense because there are many humans. Even like what do you call it? The villagers. Those are humans. So I'm the player. And of course, it can easily happen to I have more players on here, but I choose not to because it's really hard to do that. I don't know. You have to like turn on your hotspot, and then the other person has to connect to your Wi-Fi, and then you still can't see their game, and then when you like. And then the other person can see your username when they try to click on it, nothing happens. Like we've tried that a million times before, but it just doesn't work. Like me and my cousin, we tried it a million times while I was over at her house, and she tried it a million times when she was over at my house. Like we would be able to see each other's username in like the friends thing, and when we click like the little tab that says world's friends servers, so we click on the friends thing and we connect to like my hotspot, for example. And then she can see my username, like my cousin can see my username, but when she clicks on it, like usually before when I guess we were like younger, I think like 9 to 8 years old, when you would click on the username, you'd immediately be sent to the other person's world. Like if she clicked on the username, she'd be able to send to my world. But now it doesn't work anymore. Maybe it's because my cousin got a new phone, so maybe it's just that being weird. I don't know. But every time she clicks on my username, it just goes green. Like as when you click it, it just says like it's green and nothing happens. Like when you click on this bar and from gray it goes to green, like this green. It does that, like it goes green, but it doesn't do anything. Like she isn't teleported into my server, to my world. Maybe Minecraft updated that bug, and now you need maybe like Minecraft Realms to do it. Because everybody started doing it back then without Minecraft Realms. And Minecraft was like, wait, this is unacceptable, so we're going to change it now. Like, I don't know. But, oh my god, it's right there. Ugh. And the worst part about it is it just disappears like that. And then, like, where is it? Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh my god, it's right there. I need to know what this is. Oh, it's just a bird. Wait, is it a toucan? It's a bro, get out. You're in the water. You're a bird. Get out. It's a toucan. Bro, the toucan is dumb. Where is it? Where did it go? It's right there. Okay, as the only player on the server, not server, on the world, I need to make sure I know where the eye is. Hey, yo, birds, did you see it? No? That's what I said. It keeps disappearing. It's not just me or my crappy Wi-Fi. Maybe it's like a glitch because I have so many animals spawned in at once. But anyway, back at the Icelands, this is what the dock looks like. These are all the boats, and I want to have like a really nice ice village, and there's a thing called a spawn ice village where like villager traders will spawn, but instead of like llamas, they'll spawn with literal woolly mammoths, like huge elephants, woolly mammoths. You know what they'll do? I was like, maybe they make their house, make their own house, make their own like snow golem, not iron golem, but no. All the elephants just go and swim in the water, and now they all disappear. I don't know where they went. But like for the first few days that I spawned them, they would huddle up in this corner and have like a party or something. Like they would all be swimming in this corner. Not all of them. Some of them will be like swimming like in groups of 2 or 3, or like just alone in parts. But here there would be like groups of like 15 and 12 and 23, just like crammed together in a corner and just having a party or something. Like all of them. And when I was building my emergency hut, all of the elephants, really, they came out of the water and they stood on my plot thingy, and half of them died because they suffocated up the wall. And I was like, go and dance in the ocean like all of you do. and then I haven't returned. And then I appointed a bunch of my spies, and then I didn't return to my to the Iceland for a few days because I was working back on the island because I literally appointed like I don't know a bunch of black bears, a bunch of African elephants, and when I was like offline or like searching for more like textures or mods or maps because I was too lazy to make my own house. um, no maps, buildings. I was too lazy to make my own house, so I went offline for a few minutes to go on this buildings from Minecraft app, and literally you know what happens when I come offline? All like I had like a bunch of bears spawned in. I had them in a little fence, and I had given them name tags. You know what happens when I get offline? Because the Eye of Cthulhu is like wandering around the grasslands, and all of the animals are just gone. And I see a bunch of particles, and everything in the chat says this animal has died. And of course, if you name the animal with a name tag, it's gonna say in the chat that it has died. If the animal doesn't have a name tag, then it's not gonna say that. So of course I gave them all name tags so I know which ones they are. Because if there's like for example a pig and another pig, and I point to one pig, if I don't give it a name tag, I'm not gonna know which pig is which pig, and I'm gonna get it confused. I'm gonna give this person another pig loads of stress, and it's gonna die of stress or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I gave them all name tags so I don't confuse them with any other like animals, and I put them in a fence, and then I gave them like nice food, and I gave them a bunch of flowers. I decorated the fence. I added some lanterns so at night like zombies won't spawn. And you know what happens? I go to like search for buildings for Minecraft because I was too lazy to build my own house. And when I get back on, the Eye of Cthulhu is like wandering around the island. Sorry, the grassland. And all the animals are gone. I see a bunch of particles, and it says this animal has died in the chat. So when I go offline, or even when I'm online, it just comes around and kills all my animals. So I was a little bit too busy, like preparing all the animals and preparing all the stuff, and I still didn't get any work done except for I added a bunch more new animals, and then I added iron golems and all that, and then I added those 2 double chests over there. So since I was too busy doing all that, I didn't go back to the grassland for like, I'm pretty sure 2 or 3, no, like 6 or, no, like 8 or 9 or like 10 or 11 or like 12 or 13 Minecraft days. But Minecraft days go by very fast. So I didn't visit the Icelands for like, I don't know, 13 to 12 Minecraft days. And when I went back to like, I finally visited because I wanted to make sure that all the villagers are doing fine. Literally all the woolly mammoths and all the villagers were gone. Like they were gone. Like there were like a few woolly mammoths. Like what happened is it was like a wandering trader. The trader would have like 2 woolly mammoths leashed up with it. But there was just like a few elephants running around without a leash, like in the ocean, not on like the Iceland, in the ocean. Like a few woolly mammoths just on their own without like another or second one or any leashes or any wandering traders. Just random woolly mammoths going around. Like this, just like this one you see right here, just wandering off into the ocean without their trader. It's like, where did they all go? I looked in the chat. I had named all of them. Not all of them, but I named a few of them. I'm pretty sure lots of them, actually. And I looked in the chat if they died. No, they didn't. I even, like, wrote down on a piece of paper all the names of all the animals. I didn't write down all of them. But, oh my god, a village! A village! They can help us with the Eye of Cthulhu. They can help us, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my talking session. So I had wrote down on a piece of paper and I put it in my special book. I wrote down and I put the piece of paper in a special book so I wouldn't fly away. And I read and made sure that none of the animals were dead. And it didn't say anything about in the chat that these animals are dead, like the specific names. So where did they all go? Like, did they all just like swim to the bottom of the ocean, or they're just down there chilling, or like, what's going on? Like, where did they all go? before there were like at least like groups of 2 in the back right there, and like there could be like 5 or 6 over there, but now there's none. Completely. There's only like 2, like 1 around the dock, 2 around the dock, and 1 over there. And they're not even swimming in the ocean. They all loved to swim in the ocean. Like, when I tell you loved, I mean loved to swim in the ocean. Like, there's now none. There would like be groups of 2 or 3 or 5 or like 6 just like on their own, but now there's none. Like, where'd they all go? Bruh. And by the way, I have some like realistic-ish textures if you're wondering. Oh my god. Okay, I have to go back to my island to make sure that they don't kill any animals. And there's no animals here to kill anyway, so I'm not worried about this. I mean, there's a bunch of toucans and butterflies who are my spies, by the way, and I pay them in gold nuggets. Even though I'm in creative mode, I shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, this is so expensive, I pay them. You know what? I'm gonna just fly. I'm in creative mode, so it's not really expensive to me. Oh my god. But still, I pay them. So except for that, there's nothing really over there to kill. So I'm not really worried about here. But there's lots of animals here that I could kill. Oh my god. Not I. The Cthulhu I. I'm not talking about me. Wait, hold on. Is it around here anywhere? I saw it when I was passing this island. So, oh my god, is that it? Oh no, it's just a butterfly that I pointed. I'm pretty sure. Wait, is it? Where is it? It keeps disappearing. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's a glitch because the chunks. And I'm pretty sure I appointed monkeys. I did. Yeah, I did. And hold on. Look. I appointed one of these guys. Oh no, he's killing my servants. Whatever, I don't really care. I appointed these guys, and these are strong. Like, he could literally, like, I appointed one of these, and he literally fought the Eye of Cthulhu face to face. Like, literally face to face. Like, that thing actually has the power to fly, so it can fly. So it literally flew all the way to the Cthulhu. It was like wandering around here. It literally flew up into the air all the way there, and then fought it. But the eye didn't die, of course. And the golem didn't die either. The Cthulhu just, the eye just ran away. And the iron golem came back to me. So none of them died. But he literally fought the Eye of Cthulhu face to face. So, I mean, that must be meaning strong, right? So I even appointed 2 of those because I was like, oh my god, he's so strong. I appointed a mushroom twisted for my, what do you call it? A watchtower, and also to let me notify if there's any suspicious things going on around on the land, if there's, I don't know, the nose of Cthulhu or something. Like the feet or hands are like fingers of Cthulhu. Or like maybe the Eye of Cthulhu is like some evil essence on the ground. So I appointed like 6 of these dudes and I gave them name tags. And then I went offline. I came back online. Literally on the same day that I appointed them. And literally their names were in chat saying all of these die. Like in chat. Like names. So, and of course the Eye of Cthulhu killed them. They died by trying to escape the Eye of Cthulhu. So of course the Eye of Cthulhu killed them. But I'm only talking about these guys and this guy because, hey, bro. I appointed monkeys. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna search. There it is. I appointed this. Hold on. How do you even say it? Capuchin monkey. I think 3 of these guys, and I gave them names. But when I looked in the chat and when I like came offline, these guys weren't dead, and I couldn't find them anywhere. Like it didn't say in the chat that these were killed trying to escape the Eye of Cthulhu. So they didn't die; they just like disappeared. And that's what happens with literally. That was what happened with literally almost all. Actually, that's literally what happened to all of the elephants over there that I had appointed. Like, they literally didn't even die. Like, it doesn't say that they died in the chat. So they just all disappeared. Like, where did they disappear off to? Like, where did they go? So, if the comments aren't disabled on this video, I want you guys to let me know if I should appoint any more animals that come with this mod. Of course, now you guys don't know which animals come with this mod, but this video is already 25 minutes long, so I cannot make this video any longer. Like, seriously, my storage not looking too good right now. So, I will delete this video after it's posted so that I have more storage, so that I can, since I have more storage, I can make a video showing you guys all the animals that come with this mod, so that you guys can tell me in the comments which animals I should appoint next to my Eye of Cthulhu. Because this thing is dangerous. It literally killed the Inferno Golem, or whatever it's called. I don't know how to say it. And it literally killed like my black bears, my normal bears, and I had even appointed a bunch of pelicans. And usually, like, not usually, I have never seen in the chat it say like killed pelican or killed toucan or any like animals that are in the air, like any butterflies or any birds that come with the mod. It never kills them. But for the first time, it said the pelican died trying to escape Cthulhu, the Eye of Cthulhu. So yeah, let me know, you guys. Let me know what I should do to protect this place from the Eye of Cthulhu trying to murder all my animals that I have here. And when I make a video about all the animals that, like all the spawnics that come with the mod, you guys should definitely let me know of which animals I should appoint to protect the Eye of Cthulhu next. And yes, they do have penguins. Okay, anyways,